What's going on, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to come on here real quick and make a video on what type of equipment that I use to self-film my hunts. I get lots of questions from viewers and friends and family on what type of equipment that I like to use. So for my big camera, I use a FDR AX100. If I had to do it over again, I would not get this camera for self-filming. It just has too many features for one person to be able to use for self-filming. I would get a FDR AX43, and they're a lot cheaper than the one that I have. As you can see, the camera that I have, it has lots of miles on it, and I need to get it worked on, but it still works. So for my second angle, I have an Osmo 4. I love these little action cameras. I really like the Osmos a whole lot better than GoPro. They have really good footage. Now for my second angle, I will hook it up to an external battery, a battery like this, a bigger battery. I'll have it hooked up to my second angle, and it's on loop record the entire hunt. So loop recording, it only saves the last 5 minutes of footage. So whenever I don't have to reach up there and press record, it's always going. And whenever I get a shot, kill my deer or whatever, and I want to capture that last 5 minutes of footage, I'll just stop the recording, and it'll save the last 5 minutes of footage to the card on the action camera. Now, I also like to have an action camera on my stabilizer of my bow, just in case I can't reach down and turn my big camera on, or it's at a weird angle and I can't swing my camera around. At least that I will get the footage on the stabilizer camera. The camera that I use on my stabilizer right now is a GoPro 8 Black. I guess I'm saying that right. But you can kind of get away with just about anything for that. And the GoPro or the stabilizer camera has saved me several times as far as getting the kill shot. At least you'll have some type of footage of the kill shot. Granted, it's not going to be as good of footage as if you were to use your big camera, but it's better than nothing. And if you have a YouTube channel, people want to see at least something. So when a deer's coming in and I'm going to shoot it, I go ahead and press record. Matter of fact, last year in Kansas, I had 10 seconds to shoot an absolute giant 177-inch deer. From the time that I saw the deer to the time he was dead was 10 seconds, and that's how fast it happened. I had no time to reach around and turn on my big camera, and I definitely didn't want to chance that deer getting by me. Now for my camera arms, I use Fourth Arrow. I use, as far as that goes, Fourth Arrow is the brand that I use. There's several different brands out there, but if you buy a Fourth Arrow, you won't have any issues with those. They have lots of good options on there, and you can just go on their website and pick which camera arm that you would like to use for whatever application that you would use it for. They even have some clamps that you can put on the side of a rail. They have all kinds of stuff. Y'all just go over and check that out. And of course, you need a decent tripod. It doesn't have to be top notch. I mean, you can spend a ton of money on tripods. This tripod that I'm filming this video on was probably a $15 tripod that I got from a garage sale or something to that nature. But I do have some really good tripods as well. Just over the years, I've kind of accumulated a lot of stuff for self-filming. All right, so I wanted to hit on some charging options for off-grid. This wouldn't apply if you're out elk hunting or something like that. This would be more like a remote camping location, something that you can kind of get your truck to, but you don't have electricity. This is what I'll be using. This is a lithium battery. made by Watt Cycle. They sent me this battery. Fortunately, I'm actually using it on this trip because I forgot a charging port for my cell phone. So what you will do is get your battery. This is also good for fishing. This is a trolling battery. It's good for off-grid charging or running your trolling motors for your boat. But you can get a power inverter. This is a 500 watt power inverter. I recommend getting one bigger if you plan on running a heater or a fan or something like that. But I don't need one for my cameras and external batteries and stuff like that. This is all I need. I'll leave a link in the description box below for this as well. But this battery definitely came in handy. This is a smart battery. You can hook up, download an app, and you can see how much life is left of the battery. And it's super light. Like, I can hold it with one arm. Like, I really appreciate Watt Cycle sending me this battery, and I'm definitely gonna put it to use fishing and charging or running lights or whatever I need it for off-grid camping and running my cameras. So thank you, Watt Cycle, for sending me this battery. I'll also leave a link in the description box below for Watt Cycle. Y'all go check them out. They got all kinds of different batteries on there. This just happens to be the one that I had the most use for. Thank y'all for sending me that battery. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and hey, if you get the bug, y'all go ahead and start self-filming your hunts. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun, and it's very rewarding. Again, y'all check out Watt Cycle, and I'll leave the link in the description box below for everything that I talked about, most everything. And y'all check it out. Good luck out there, and y'all go get them. Redline Outdoors. Catch y'all next time. Bye.